but you gotta hit me up. Your ad could be right here. But back to the show. What up, y'all? My name is Shan. Welcome back to She Gets It Podcast. Boom, bam. What's good? Hope you guys had a good couple of days. Hope you enjoyed the last episode with myself and Paco talking about raw or nah, because we all need to understand what is our level of evaluation before inviting other people into our bodies, okay? Or ourselves. All right, so this episode I want to focus on living legacy, because that is something we hear about when it comes to celebrities and activists and leaders of our time, but we don't really put those titles and accolades on ourselves, and I feel like we need to. Because if we live in a mindset of trying to set up a legacy and not, make sure our kids go to school, make sure our kids get a good job, and that's it, I think we will strive for our goals a little bit harder. So this episode is about living legacy. If that's something that you want to tap into, stick around. Stick around. What is a living legacy anyway? Who wants to think about death, possessions, and what are you giving me before I die? Nobody wants to think about that. I understand. We in the same boat. But the reality is we have to, because everybody dies. Everybody dies. Everyone is going to die one day, and nobody tells us when we're going to die. Even cancer patients who are terminal don't know the exact day that their body is going to completely shut down. They're just really taking it easy as it goes. So we have to prepare. The people who are healthy, who don't have terminal illnesses, we have to prepare, okay? So everyone should be making every move a smart move, especially if you have children. You should be able to prepare yourself financially, mentally, spiritually. Make sure that you're taking care of people that you love. Make sure you're taking care of your family. Make sure you're doing what you actually love to do, because you can be here today, gone later today. You could be here today, gone tomorrow. You can see your kids today and not see them next week. So you just don't know. So what are you doing right now for today to better your future? And when I say future, I'm talking about next month, 6 months from now. We just started the year. I'm talking about next year. A lot of people right now are planning 2023. And a lot of people right now haven't even planned 2021, and we're in it. So, stop making the same mistakes and figure out, what do you want your legacy to be for your kids? And you hear mine calling me right now. So that's what we got to tap into. To be in a position to give your family benefits now while you're alive is a good thing. It's a very good thing. You're blessed to be able to be in that position. You put the effort in, you work hard, or maybe you're a trust fund baby. I don't know. All right. Listen, that's a great thing to do while you're alive. But some people aren't born into that lifestyle. Some people have to create it. Creating a lifestyle where you can make sure that your children's children are okay. You can make sure that you're investing in yourself and you're holding on to things that, grow money. Okay. Will always bring in income. Something that your family can live off of for forever. That's a living legacy. The passing of you is not the passing of your wealth to your family unless you create it now. And that's the basis of defining who you are, being consistent, and being able to hold and be bold to have your legacy grow when you're not here. And that could be things that bring in residual income, like real estate, like creating music that you own. You have all the copyrights to your product. Can't, anyone benefit off of your work that you've put in place while you were alive and living, because that's going directly to your family. People still play music 30 years ago that was made 30 years ago. Someone is still getting paid off of that right now. So imagine you dying and someone being able to, someone in your generations that you haven't even met, being able to live off of work that you've done decades ago. All right? Kings and queens in different places have money right now because of what people did centuries ago. All right. So we have to figure out, what can we contribute to this world? What can we put in place? If it's businesses, if it's franchises, things that we can put in our children's name that'll help their children, and so on and so on. We need to be doing that right now. Okay. It can't just be, I just need to go to work. I just need to have a good job, and I'm going to allow my children to struggle and figure out how to have a good job because they need to be a good employee. Some people are not supposed to be employees. All right. Some people are not supposed to be owners of businesses and CEOs and execs, because they cannot think on that thinking level. They're just not there. They're not equipped. Okay. That's not their mindset. Some people, that is their mindset. They come in, they create structure, they build a business, and they move on to the next thing. They get bored. Like that's what they're there to do. They did their position the best that they can. Now we're on to the next project. And that's fine. If that's your thing and you're great at it and you can create a lifestyle with that, you can leave a legacy for your family, do that. Okay? If you're good at talking to public and being a public speaker and bringing in thousands of dollars and turning that into money that you can buy homes and real estate and sell and make more money off of, a lot of people do that. Do that. If you're not great with the money, but you have a lot of money to hire an accountant, do that. Like, as long as you have the things, the mindset that can create more money and provide some form of lifestyle to come for your family and their family, hey, do that. Get in on whatever that is. Pour into that, because that is what's going to help your family build some type of foundation that you no longer have to work for anybody. If you choose to work for somebody, that's your choice, but you don't have to, or you don't have to work. Same thing with men who marry women, and women do not have to work because that man's lifestyle can take care of that family. All that woman really has to do is be a great wife and be a great mother to their kids. And sometimes they don't even have kids. But I just believe everybody has a purpose. Everybody needs to find out what that is and pour into it and figure out a way to have their purpose provide their lifestyle. Okay? That's it. That is what a legacy is. It's about finding something that you're great at, that you really don't have to struggle to do, and make sure that it can provide for your family and provide for your family when you are not here. One day you will not be here. Let's stop living like we're all going to be here, and that job that we work every day and get a paycheck, once a month or every 2 times out of the month is going to provide for your family for the rest of their lives, because it's not. A lot of people out here really don't even have a setup for retirement. And that's the reality. You have to find a way to bring some residual income that's always coming in. It can't just be you actually doing something all the time and getting paid. And I'm not saying you can't do that, but it's going to take some type of savings, putting aside and setting up to not touch finances in order to have it later. That's all. Now for these messages. Do you hear this? Do you hear this silence? Yes, this is a space where your ad could be played about your product, where your ad could be played about your business, about your show, because I believe we can all be great on different shows and platforms. So if you're looking for ad space right now, your ad could be playing here instead of me talking and instead of this silence. So next time when I do an episode and you want to promote your show, your business, or your services, hit me up at shegetsit.pod@gmail.com. Now back to my show. Don't say I never gave y'all anything. I'm giving you the space to be great. Just so we're clear, what I'm saying is we have to stop focusing solely on the good job and focus on the good lives we can create, okay? Duplicate your own greatness. And you do that by making decisions and moves business-wise that will go ahead and set up your kids and your family and everything to come that's after you, all right? Love what you do and don't harbor negativity, because that's going to get you to your end a bit faster than need be. Be grateful and take on all opportunities to be paid for your talents, because you can always be self-disciplined to put that to the side for what your family might need in the future. Books can pay you out when you're gone. Songs can pay you out when you're gone. Writing can pay you out when you're gone. Build your residual income. Connect money to your thoughts. Create what you love, and it will feed your lifestyle, okay? That is what I'm trying to say. Before you go, my Shan advice is inspire other people to be independent-minded, because your fear will not feed your future. Thank you for listening to She Gets It. Thank you for checking out another episode. Thank you for your likes, your reviews on Apple Podcasts. I appreciate it. I need more of them because I have at least 40 listeners listening to my show, but I don't have enough reviews on how you like the show. So please tell me how you like the show on the Apple Podcast app or any other podcast app. Please leave a review. I check them. I appreciate you guys. Peace.